Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike here and John here from AXA Garage. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're at a little different setting. We're actually on the way to pick up our next project car for our channel. And before we go there, where are we going to? What are we doing today?
Well, we're making a break, I should say a stop in Daytona for the 24-hour Rolex race, and we're going to see what Acura can do. They got 3 cars competing, and we have some pretty nice access to the race, and we'll take you guys along for a little bit of that.
Yeah, before we got a pretty long road trip in front of us, about 2.5, 3 hours to go here. And before we go pick up the car on Sunday, today, Saturday, we'll take you to Daytona and give you guys a little footage of what's that all about. So follow us.
Look for the fan guide there, and that'll also give you the rundown of all the activities that are not only, but also back in the vendor area and the midway displays. We'll tell you what some of the driver appearances that'll be taking place there at the various.
guy ran over here, right? Green flags.
John, was it hot? Alright guys, so today is the next day on a Sunday, and we're here at Jacksonville. It is 38 degrees. God, that's
It feels a little colder.
yeah, we used to 60, 70, that's our cold front.
Yeah.
In the 30s, certainly not our type of weather, especially last night too. Last night the track at Daytona was somewhere in the 30s, along with the wind chill factor. I think it's definitely feel like 20s. I hope you guys like when we show you the last few clips. We had an incredible time with Mr. John Acura. He loved our channel, had a great chat with him. I call him the Godfather.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy, not gonna lie.
Really down to earth. Hopefully we see him again at the next race. That would be at
Sebring, I believe it's in March.
Yeah, also in Florida, so it's not too far from here. So today's the next day. We're here just grabbing some quick breakfast here at the First Watch, one of our favorite breakfast joint here.
Yes,
and
tradition.
then right after that, we're going to take you guys to see the Integra.
It's going to be very nice. I hope it's going to be very nice. I haven't seen it yet.
We have a 4.5 hour drive, almost 5 hour drive back, and whatever that he's saying doesn't make me feel good, but I know it's a great car. And
let's go get
some breakfast. I gotta drive it back. Yeah, so what do you say so far, John?
I say that we have got a beautiful car here, and we have a lot of goodies. I mean, this GSR manifold looks like it's brand new. There's no dirt on it.
Yeah.
It definitely took it off when it was fresh. Oh, look at that DC Sport strut bar. I haven't even seen one of those in a while either.
Nice little sub on the back too.
Oh, is that stock radio? You see, listen, most people, when they modify their car, they take this stuff and they throw it away. But you were definitely smart enough to hold on to the parts, you know?
So this is the great seller, Matt here, everybody, and he was, we're fortunate enough to able to acquire this car from him.
I loved it from the time I bought it, and I'm glad that Mike and the team can pick it up and take care of it.
And how long have you owned this car?
I've had it for about like 2.5 years now.
Oh, great, man, great. What color is that again? This exact color code? I don't know this color code.
I don't know what the color is called.
But I love this color. This
I would call it like almost
beautiful.
like a forest green.
Yeah, you know, it reminds me of my 2000 Civic Coupe. It was a forest green or hunter green, one of the two. Yeah, it's very similar to that, with the classic tan
Yeah, exactly.
cloth interior.
And it's so clean. It's super, super clean.
The nice thing
interior.
about the cloth is, you know, the GSR leather's cracked up and fell apart,
Yeah.
so this lasts really good. Very beautiful
and
car.
fortunate enough, Matt gave us all the OEM factory parts here, every single part.
But my favorite part has got to be the original paint on the car.
Yeah.
Incredible condition. I mean, there's one thing a Honda's known for, and it's not good paint. This one's got good paint.
This is a 96, right, Matt?
Yeah, it's a 96.
Nice.
59,000 miles. That one is the gym right here. It's left. Now take a look at the engine bay here. Yeah, very, very good shape. So we can actually wait and get the car back to the shop and show you guys a little bit more on this car here. In the meantime, we'll get everything loaded up on the car and we'll check in with you guys in just a little bit. John looks like you've done it before.
I do this for a living.
Yeah?
Fix cars and put coolant in them and break cars, and then fix them again.
That's the way to go.
It's a pretty good process.
Yeah. Job security.
Job security.
All right, looks like we got everything else loaded up between our MDX and the back of the Integra here. And I think we're probably ready to hit the road. What do you say, John?
I'm ready for the next part of the adventure. We just got to pay the man, sign some papers, and then, you know, drive a couple hours down to Orlando, see a couple of buddies.
Yeah.
And then check the car over again and keep on going.
Who's driving the Integra?
You know, I mean, I'll let you drive it since you bought it, but, you know, I could drive it.
No, I don't trust you.
VTEC.
Hey guys, I just jumped on the highway and I have to say this car drives incredibly well. It drives so well. It definitely drives like a 60,000 miles car, and to be exact, we have 59,899 miles on the odometer right now as we speaking. We are about 101 miles before we hit 60,000 miles, and by the time we hit back to South Florida, because it's about a 350-mile trip, the car is going to be just over 60,000 miles. We have a couple of stops to make. First stop, I want to say a gas station, because we only have a quarter tank left, and after that we'll meet up some friends in Orlando's to have pizza for lunch, and then we'll check back with you guys in just a little bit.
So Filling her up for the first time, Mike? You gonna be cheap and put 87 in it?
No, man, it's 93, baby. That's
You
all
sure?
got
I thought
here.
it was a Honda that can run on gas, like.
It can run on 87 or
87,
lower,
right.
but we're not gonna do that.
Good.
I think the previous owner treated this car really, really well. I mean, it's such a great car. Just got on the highway for a few miles and we just stopped at a gas station. And man, this ar drives really, really well. And don't forget, I got my Honda fanny pack on
Oof.
too, in case.
Very good looking.
You guys are not manly enough. I am.
He hides it under his jacket though, so I don't know.
So John, no car wash. How much longer do we have before we hit the next stop?
We have about 2 hours of driving, and I guess we're going to see what kind of gas mileage we get out of this thing. It's lightly modified, so I don't know if that's going to affect it or not. It's got a aftermarket intake manifold, throttle body, header, and exhaust.
Yeah. You know, I was telling everybody in the car while I was driving, man, this car drives so good, man. It drives so good, so good. Oh, we got a commercial from Circle K too.
Oh yeah, Circle K loves you and your money. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It has the newer special edition sunflower wheels on here.
Does the LS come with the same wheels?
I think it's the LS Special Edition. And the original tan cloth, GSR shift knob. You can see the GSR cluster goes to 9.5.
Dude,
Car's
one thing
really
we
straight.
never talk about, John, is that this car has all the original panels. Now, I know this hood is carbon fiber right now, but we have the original hood in our MDX, but every panel is all original. Now, I don't know exactly that is 100% original paint. It seemed that way.
It looks like it.
Yeah, but other than that, everything has all the stickers on it, so it's all original.
See what else I noticed it has?
Oh,
Bumper plugs.
yeah.
Those are hard to find. And the fact that they're already color matched the original to the car, that's pretty nice as well.
Dude, I'm very, very, very happy with this purchase. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. And again, we're gonna check back with you guys again when we get to Orlando in about 2 hours. Then we have I think we're about a 3-hour drive back to South Florida to the shop. And then we'll get a car back on the lift and we'll take a look and see what we got on the bottom of the car and maybe do a further look into what we got going on here.
Sounds like a perfect plan.
Drove her for just about 2 hours. She drives great on the highway. And we got a couple of friends over here. Got Joe's right-hand drive, DC2. Beautiful car. Elias CTR over there. Huh. And guess what we have here? We have Mark from Honda Street Garage. What do you say, Mark?
What's going on?
Everything's good?
Everything good. I like your car.
How you like it so far, though, man? Seriously.
Beautiful.
Looks good, right?
You never get to see him in that condition these days.
Yeah? What are we getting today?
Pizza.
Oh, pizza. Yeah, so this is a place that we were talking about. They were saying this place is super awesome. What is it? Butler Crust Pizza.
Oh yeah.
What do you say, guys?
I say time to feast. Yeah, I can't believe Mike don't like root beer.
I know, that's
on
weird.
tap,
You're
bro.
strange.
It's all right. He's strange in a good kind of way.
Is it one of the better one?
It's the bestest.
I took a sip. I'm not really crazy about it. Never crazy about it. Yeah, so we're just waiting for a pizza to be done. I would say another 30 minutes or so, and we'll get back on the road. But in the meantime, we got Joe right over there, got Elias right over there, and we'll try out a pizza and wait for RJ. He'll be here in a little bit.
RJ's doing an oil run because Hondas live on burning oil, apparently.
Unless it's a K series.
Ah.
That's burning coolant.
Yeah, yeah, one or the other.
And leaking oil.
Yeah.
Leaking oil, burning coolant.
Well, guys, after 350 miles, we finally make it back to our headquarters, Acura Pembroke Pines. And why don't we take a moment, get the car on the lift. Let's take a look at underneath the vehicle and see what we got here. All right, so we got the car up in the air. John, how are we looking down here, man?
So, pretty good. We have our DC Sports header. A little scrapey. That's okay because we got the stock one. We have the original cat. That's awesome. We had an exhaust leak and a rattle. I think we figured out what it is. Yeah, there's no bolts on the cat. So, that's an easy fix for us. Maybe they were on, they weren't tightened, they fell off, but I mean, 4 bolts will be good, back in business. This has a short shifter, the DC Sports exhaust. See, there was a coolant leak, but I know that's already been resolved. Everything else looks pretty good. A couple aftermarket axles. We know it's got new brakes, it's got steel brake lines, Tane basis, suspension.
It looks like it has, or at least it had a,
that was my phone call, sorry. I'm a popular guy today.
it looks like the axle was leaking at one point. You can see some of the grease or a bit over the suspension and the knuckle and stuff.
Yeah, but you know, original alternator and no signs of wax. Hits all original mounts. On the bottom here, it has aftermarket engine mounts. What are they? Hasport black billet mounts. I see part of the resonator is still in there for the intake. We have the whole one in there. The goal for this one is to go back stock as possible. And you know, let's go to the back, see what else we got here. Yeah, look at the wheels. We could see there was definitely quite a bit of axle grease leaking on the wheels, but very nice skunk 2 rear lower control arms and a beautiful ASR rear subframe brace. But once again, all this stuff's coming off because we're trying to get this baby as stock as possible. We got a little bit of meltage here on the bumper. It looks like the clip
was missing.
That would have probably resolved that issue without damage to the bumper. We'll see what we can do on this because the bumper does need to get repainted. Has some stress cracks here. We'll talk to Bumper Brian, Paint Society, bad man. See what he says.
I gotta say though that this rear muffler sound really, really good. It's catback, DC Sport headers and exhaust system.
Yeah, it's a full catback.
Man, it sounds really good, man. It's not too loud on the highway, but it was just enough.
I mean, except for the exhaust leak.
Well, on the highway you can't.
You couldn't even hear it, could you?
Only on low speed when you're revving it up, you can definitely hear a huge exhaust leak. And one of the things that we noticed, the tires are completely gone.
Yeah, you know, we'll put some better tires on here too. You know, something a little nicer that fits the car better. You know, these are original optional wheels for the GSR for the 96. I know the 94, 95 had the, or 95 GSR had the Fat 5 one. This is also the standard on the special edition, I believe.
Yeah, the car is in really, really good condition, I believe. Well, aside from the front bumper and the rear bumper need to be probably repainted because it got some scuff and scratches that not going to come off. And yeah, that side marker does look like
it says dynamic
and aftermarket. But other than that, you know, every panel is all original, have all the stickers on it. We are very, very happy with this purchase. We can't wait to get started and work on it. Well guys, there you have it. This is our brand new pickup 1996 Acura Integra GSR, and we really hope that you like the Daytona footage that we just shared with you. I personally have a great, amazing time. How about you, John?
Incredible time, incredible access. I couldn't have really had anything like that without the people over at Acura taking care of us. I know we felt really special and we were able to experience that race we've gone to for years now in a totally different way. And, you know, I know Mike wanted to say thank you, and I want to say thank you as well. It's an incredible experience.
Definitely give a special shout out for Mr. John and Kate hooking us up and give us special access, including going up to the flag stand and waving the green flag on the starting, along with the hot pit access, I mean, going to the race team and see what they are doing. That's something that I never experienced in my life. And so is John. Yeah. And we want to thank the Acura team and also Mr. John and Katie giving us that opportunity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, my name is Mike, and I got John right over there on behalf of AXC Garage. Thank you very much for watching. We're gonna have a lot more of this content coming up for this Integra, so make sure you stay tuned. See you later.
Acura #1.